Good morning, YouTube. It is I, Juniper Bloom Mystique, bringing you. Sorry, I had to yawn all of a sudden. Definitely morning. Excuse me. Bringing you your good morning cup of divine flow, daily guidance, right? Spiritual path guidance. Actually, no, sorry. Your next video I will do today will be ascension path guidance. Where are we on our ascension path? But this one is just our good morning cup of divine flow with Juniper Bloom Mystique. Wah, wah, wah. Anyways, I'm definitely in a mood today. I'm really proud of myself. That's the least I can say. And to all of you for joining me, thank you so much for watching me. And to my beautiful twin flame, if you happen to listen to me, I love you deeply, deeply, and unconditionally in every way. And I would just love to shine light into what we have. And for the rest of you, I love you too. It is I again, Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am an ascension master healer, and divine guide. So the message for today is it's changing the blueprint of love. It is time to change the blueprint of love, right? The ways we've loved, what we thought of love, unconditional love is rising. And a little tidbit into the ascension path is that goddess is rising. Okay, this has become until the balance is definitely corrected, it is definitely a dominantly goddess energetic flow right now. So I'm just letting you know that that was also coming through. But for our daily divine guidance, can I please have some clarity? Can you show me the way? Well, can I have some clarity? Can you show me the way? Shining light into the darkness. 'Cause I've got questions along the way. Alright, let us see what today brings us on this April 20th. It's 420, by the way. 420. 420, 420. By the way, who termed the date 420 or the time 420 to be that of that? You know what I mean? For those of you who know what that means. Why do we have that? Can somebody please explain that to me? What is the significance of 420? Is that when it became legal, like April 20th? I don't think so. What is it? No, because it was before that. Like, I remember being a kid, I was like, ooh, 420. What is the significance of 420? That's neither here nor there. Oh. Alright, so I already got a card out. I didn't realize. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, we got another one. Whoop, whoop. Let's see what Spirit has to say today. Ooh, Mary Magdalene is coming into play. So if y'all remember, yesterday was the 19th. I had done my workshop, 5:55, by the way. And the 19th was significant energetic shift. That's partly what I was feeling yesterday, but also the fact that the twin flames were already supposed to come together was very heavy on my heart. So Mary Magdalene, yeah, so all I can tell you is the return of Christ is coming into play. That's what I'm hearing. Mary Magdalene is stepping forward and she's saying the return of Christ is coming into play. On the 13th, we had done the resurrection of Christ, okay? Within the heart space and the green rays, and let me tell you, some crazy shit's been happening. Then they said 6 days it would take to integrate, which put us to yesterday, the 19th. If you know anything about the biblical times, or spiritual codes is what I like to call them, not Tesla codes, because Tesla just tuned into them. 369, right? 1, 3, 6, 9. I do a lot of work and I do a lot of things on 1, 3, 6, and 9. And when I did the resurrection of Christ, it was on the 13th, and then there were 6 days in between, which brought us to the 19th, 3, 6, 9. Can't make that up. Yesterday was the 19th, okay? So as of the energies of today, the 20th, the resurrection of Christ is coming into play, and it is time to change the blueprint of love. That's the energies of this day, okay? It's very important. Like, this is God's will, okay? This is big time God's will. What does that mean? That means unconditional love. Like, for instance, with my twin flame. I love him unconditionally. I only can be with him. I only want to be with him. So it doesn't matter what he can tell me. It's something we have to deal with. I suppose, though, he's not used to that, right? He's used to karmic, being judged and unloved. And so, you guys, we need to rise up and change the blueprint of love, okay? True, unconditional love with the ones who can return that love. It also means to be strong in your convictions, okay? So if you're with somebody that is not of the highest frame and they like to hurt you and you've always been afraid to speak your truth, it is time, my friends, to speak your truth. So truths are also coming into play. The throat chakra. Ooh. Ooh. You know what's funny is I saw this card twice. This is very important for some. Oh my gosh, you guys. The threes. I cannot make these up. Holy shit, Batman. Okay. So, we have 63. Winter's dream gestation period. 63. Pay attention to the threes that I'm about to throw out to you. This talks about meditation. This talks about getting ready because something's going to come your way. Okay? This truly does. That's what this card means a lot, is get ready because something is about to come your way. And the way to do that is to meditate. Calm your mind. What I see in this card is like the frequencies of the earthly matters, the frequencies of the energetic flow of the spiritual realm. This is almost like being on earth and seeing a realm that most of us don't see, right? Being able to tune into a frequency that most of us don't because they're too in the hustle and bustle, okay? And 6 and 3 is 9. I can't make this shit up, okay? This is blowing my mind. So again, 3, 6, 9, part of the message I gave. Now the cards are screaming that at me. Wait till you see this one. Lost in space, needing direction. I'm probably waking up my neighbors. That's okay, I gotta work when it's quiet around here. Lost in space, needing direction. 3, 6. 6, 3, pay attention. 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9. Holy shit, you guys. Lost in space, needing direction. Okay, this is truly talking about when we send out the call for help all the time. Look at these two go together, right? How do you hear the call or the information coming through if you block it? It is time to calm your mind and allow the light to flow through because all your answers are already there for you to tune into. You just must be willing to listen to the frequency that most people choose not to. You do that by calming your mind. You do that by staying still. You do that by consciousness control, right? Something I've been teaching you guys for a long time. Place your focus throughout your body when your mind starts to take over. Imagine everything is clouds. You don't try to force your mind to calm down. You dance with everything. You control the mind to do what you want it to do by giving it space to respond in the ways that it needs to, okay? So, one of the things that I like to do during meditation, and maybe I will provide a guided meditation for all of you in this manner, is that I like to take my focus throughout my body and I'll move it, right? Like, so I'm focusing on my big toe. I'm focusing on my knee. I'm focusing on my hand. How does my hand feel? When I focus on my breath, I notice my mind takes over. So I actually don't like to focus on my breath too much unless I'm trying to control the flow through my body or to bring light up through my silver cord, right, my connection and my chakras, and so on and so forth. But for the most part, I like to use my breath to calm my body, and then I have to drop out of that because for some reason my breath triggers my thoughts. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Somebody needs to hear it. And you guys, these cards and the numbers are absolutely insane. It's blowing my mind. So I know I'm going to do Ascension Path guidance later, but this truly is kind of one and the same, right? 3, 6, 9. It is time for you to tune into frequencies that maybe you're not used to, okay? Calm your mind, calm your body, dance with the energies that are inside of you. And your guidance is right there waiting for you. You're only lost in space if we are separating from that frequency, okay? But other than that, the answers are right there for you. Because, my friend, this is important for somebody to hear, and here we are again with another 3. Okay? Horseman, Herald of Change. This talks about having another opportunity to do something different. Okay? This time, it's time for you to do it differently. It is time for you to step up and do something differently. Be the herald of change. That's what that talks about. Have strength to do it the right way. Really important. It's like, are you getting guidance and not listening to it? Are you allowing the right frequency to come through you? Because if you don't, and you're on a spiritual awakening, it can hurt you. You can start to feel yucky. Your body will respond in a negative manner. Because for somebody right now, it's super important to be the herald of change. You are supposed to do it differently this time than you did before. So if you acted out of fear before, this time you need to step up with courage. Because that is where the magic is, that is where your power is, and that is where abundance will flow this way. 333, 369, 369, 333. I cannot make this up. Okay? Another 3. 3 and 1. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Okay? This is truly about what you want, you can have. Okay? Don't be in fear. If you listen to that gusto, you listen to your spiritual direction instead of being like, do, right? I don't want to do things the same way, I'm too scared. Because we all do that, right? Like, oh, it's hard. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. It can be very hard. Because we have to just step outside of the most detrimental thing our mind creates, which is fear. That's why it's good to drop out of your mind and into your body. Act on the messages you receive and do things differently this time. Because the universe, my friends, is your partner. And the power is in your hands to create your reality. And the biblical numbers in this is just insane. Especially with the message I gave prior to the cards. Insane. 1222. And I've been seeing 2s and 5s all morning. It is time to change the blueprint of love. Okay? We must do things differently this time. It's super important. It's God's call. 369, 369, 369. You have the power in your hands to create the reality that you seek. Okay? The question is, are you going to take your power and you're going to do things differently? Or are you going to pretend you're lost in space? And I can't make this up. 3 and a 4, lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. So then we have also 2 4s in there, which is stay the path. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. This one always talks about a different path from others. It may seem like nobody travels that path. It may seem like you're the only one that has that path, and you don't know how you're going to make it work, and it seems crazy and all these kinds of things, but victory is at hand if you take the path less traveled, but also know that this path has been designed for you this way. It's been laid out by your ancestors and by yourself before you came here. In order to have the power and to change that blueprint of love and to do things in a different way. Super important, okay? Now we have the Starseed Oracle. The song in my head is my theme song that I wrote today. Can I have some clarity? Can you show me the way? I love this. So along my path too, I got this card a lot of times, you know, and it was like when Spirit was trying to tell me and teach me things while I was being spiritually attacked. It was quite a journey. Okay, so if I can survive my journey, you guys can do anything you want to do, trust me. Be the herald of change. This time around, it's about you doing it differently. Don't forget that. That's an important message for somebody. It is totally about you doing something differently this time around. Okay, I've talked about this before. It's the redo timeline. What is coming your way that is similar, that you're not doing differently so far? because as of today, there's a big shift you must get into, or it's going to smack you along the way, okay? That's the whole part of this message. That's why I said it's important to change the blueprint of love, unconditional love, do things differently, okay? Super, super, super important. You have the power in your hands to create your reality. You must tune into different frequencies. Just calm your mind, feel into your body, and allow that guidance to come your way, and then do things this time differently than you would have done before, because this path is unique for you, but it's laid out for you by your ancestors and by you. The path is cleared along the way. You will not get lost. You will not have heartache anymore. This I promise you, if you step in, okay? Holy crap, I can't make this message up. Let me tell you, when God's involved, I wouldn't want to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wouldn't. Can I have some clarity? Can you show me the way? Shining light into the darkness. Bum, 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 bum. I really like my theme song, y'all. I really, really do. I'm falling in love with it. And I actually like my voice with it, too. I like how it came out. I just need the right music behind it. So I've got to change the music. I wasn't quite happy with the last one. So I'm still working on making that into an actual song so I can play it for you all in the beginning of my videos. And it is my actual theme song, and I love it. Alright, so let's see what the Starseed Oracle has to say. And if there's 3s and 6s and 9s in here, I'm going to just like, wow. I'm not going to really do anything because that's how I roll, but you know what I'm saying. It's funny how the message comes before the cards, you guys. Put together everything I say. That's why it's really important to listen to everything I say. From beginning to very end of the videos, or you could miss something important, because messages come through my videos from the very beginning to the very end. Everything I say has significance, okay? In some way, right? There's messages, I should say, and everything. If you're open to hearing them and receiving them, you just might get something you didn't expect to come your way. I want one more of these. One more Starseed Oracle. One more. Well, can I have some clarity? Can you show me the way? Shining light into the darkness. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's see what it says. Ooh, I like this one. Yes, I do. Okay, well, there's no numbers on these cards. I was going to say. Alright, water your garden, okay? Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Make sure you take care of your soul. Make sure you love yourself, you guys. You know, it's like my twin flame. He's gone through a battle, and all I want to do is love him so much. Like, touch him and love him and shine light into him and heal him. I'm a healer. Things don't scare me, right? We allow ourselves to get beat up. We allow ourselves to mentally, physically, emotionally be really harsh on ourselves. We do this by conditions. We do this by judgment from others, which in turn all goes to judgment of the self. It's super important to water your own garden. Nourish your body. Take care of your body. Be tender with yourself. And make sure when you're tired, you rest. Okay? Listen to your body. Super important. Alright? Water your garden. Tend to your body. Pull the weeds out from under you so they don't grow into you and take over. That's a part of being in balance. We as healers, we tend to want to heal everybody else, and we forget about ourselves sometimes along the way. Empathetic starseed. energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. This goes along with that, okay? It's a lot easier, too, to see what's not ours when we take care of our own self, okay? Empathetic starts, just what I said, as healers, we like to take care of others, but we forget about ourselves. We absorb what's not ours. As healers, we think to heal others, we must take it from them. That is not the case at all. At all. It is not your job to take on other people's strife to heal them. That's not how we heal. Okay, that is not going to help them by hindering you or hurting you. You don't have to do that to feel their pain. Okay? As a healer, when I go into people, I feel their pain. Sometimes that's how I heal it. Telling you it's time to change the blueprint of love. We must do things a different way. Okay? But make sure you're taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, and don't take on what's not yours to take on. That's not how we heal people. Okay, I know how they feel. I can validate them in every way, but I don't have to take it on for them. Alright, but I heal them in so many ways. Okay, so it's okay to be empathetic. It's okay to feel what others feel, but don't take it on. Protect yourself. Be in boundaries. That's what that one reminds me of in every way. And make sure you nurture your vessel. Clear your energy. Give yourself love. Because that's how you're going to teach others to do the same. You don't help them by taking on their pain for them. You help them by guiding the way. And allowing them to cry it out, and maybe through you. And then give it back to the universe in every way. Okay? The cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This one goes with this one. Okay? Make your life a living prayer. Alright? If love is what you seek, be love. I am the love. Everything you say, everything you put out, your vibration, make it to be exactly what it is you seek. Okay? So if you want abundance, then feel abundance. Allow yourself to dance around and play. And speak to the universe magical words of only things you wish to come your way. Like yesterday, right? I all of a sudden had this feeling of, again, like, oh, this hate with the twin flame. And I'm like, no. That's not going to come into my existence. I love him in every way, unconditionally. Okay? This is my prayer. Unfortunately, my prayer is, please let him stop hurting me. But I love him so much, and I just want to make him feel that, right? And so my every thought is, oh, I just want to love, I want to be beautiful, and so that's where all my energy goes. Good example, right? Okay, and now this one deals with manifesting. Okay, wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So what this one means is sometimes when we call things forth and they don't come forth right away, we're like, what's going on? It's not going to happen. And we come into this negative space. And that's what they're talking about. It's like when you put out a call, go do something else. Go play. Okay, because the universe is conspiring. It's moving energies around in order to bring it your way. And it will come as soon as it's available. But you must be open to receive it. So this is telling me that something's being blocked here. Okay? It's like you're blocking the energy. And that's what also goes with this one. Tune into the frequencies. Drop out of our body. Okay? And allow your energy to continually flow so that the universe can conspire for you and you're not going against the flow. Okay? Does that make sense? I wanted to do the elemental oracle, but they are calling for the fairy deck. So we will do the oracle of the fairies. Can I have some clarity? Can you show me the way? Shining light into the darkness. Whoop. 'Cause I've got some questions along the way. Alright, my little fairy angels, my little fairies. What are your messages for us this day? This is a biblical, what you would call a biblical day or time frame. I cannot make that up. We did the resurrection of Christ on the 13th. Easter had nothing to do with it. Okay, even though it's around the same time frame, that does matter. But Easter in itself is a man-made holiday. Okay, so it actually happened on the 13th, 369, 6 days in between, brought it to yesterday, the 19th. There was a huge shift. Now today, the love must rise. Okay, or we're in trouble. There's going to be 3 of these. First I heard 2 of them. No, 3. Well, make up your minds, guys. Make up your minds. You got 2 messages or you got 3? 1. 2. 1, 2. Whoa. 3. Alright. Alright. I said, now ladies. Yeah. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Ooh, these are beautiful. Oh, new beginnings. And I'm also hearing the first time was a false start for the twin flames. Okay, so this one will be the real one, where you come together and you never part. Oh, I got chills all the way up my side when I said that. New beginnings. This is truly about new ideas. This is new beginnings in every way. Okay, the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, meaning new ideas, okay? Some of you may be having a new baby, but that's not what they're saying here. This one truly is about new beginnings of relationships and new beginnings of ideas coming your way, or the birth of a cherished idea, right? Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby, okay? So when you have new ideas coming your way, put a lot of love into them, put a lot of care into them, all right? Don't just do them half-assed. And do not share your ideas until you're ready to put them out there and claim them as your own, because I see it all the time. People like to steal thunder. That's the only way. It's like energy vampires, okay? So there is new ideas coming through. Do not share them with those around you. Nurture them. Love them. Bring them into fruition. And then release them the right way. Because with that, there's tons of abundance right here for you. I love this card. I think this is the card on the cover. Yep. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. Okay, so this is a preparation. That goes with that one. So somebody's got some blocks, okay? You're blocking what was meant for you. You're blocking what was meant for you. Don't do that. Because it doesn't just hurt you, okay? But if you let it through, there's magnificent abundance and love. Abundance isn't just in money. Abundance is the highest frequencies of everything, okay? So make sure you mix gratitude in along the way, okay? In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everybody, all right? So never think, if I get all this, others are without. That is not the case. There's plenty of everything for everybody. Okay? Excuse me. Journey. I feel like I released a little bit there. It's time to prepare for a journey. Someone's about to travel. It may be an impromptu or it may be planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Oh my God, I would love to move out of here. Please let that be me. Although, I can't leave my twin flame. But I don't even know where he is, right? It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now, okay? This definitely also represents being open to lots of change, okay? Because somebody will be traveling, somebody will be moving. And even if it may not be somewhere you intended to go, just allow yourself to go. That's what they're saying. Somebody's going to come with a proposition, and if it's not where you intended to go, just allow yourself to go. It's a temporary change anyways. Okay? So that's that message. But a journey also talks about a spiritual one, alright? It's like further enlightenment, further movement. It's not being stuck in the position you're in, alright? But this also specifically somebody, they want you to allow space to venture out into the unknown, into a place you may not have wanted to go. That's that message, okay? And then, remember 369. It is time to change the blueprint of love. It is absolutely time to change the blueprint of love, and that is on the DM. Okay? Don't block these new things. Don't block them by expectations. Don't block them by not listening to the universal flow. And make sure you are being the herald of change, you guys. The 369, I can't make these up, okay? Do things differently this time. Very big deal. Like if I ever got to see my twin flame again, it would be a different story. Through and through. I'm not the same person I was, yet I am. I'm just healed so much. And I know what love is now. And I love him unconditionally. Almost as much as I love all of you. No, just kidding. Anyways. This was a very intense message with all the 369s. I cannot make that up. That was incredible. I love those validations. I love those moments in time. You guys, it's time to change the blueprint of love. I can't make this up. That is the main message of this day. Do things differently. Okay? Be a living prayer. The power is in your hands. It's a different path, but it's one that was laid out specifically for you. Okay? So tune into those different frequencies and don't be lost in space. Listen to the call that is there for you and be the herald of change. Do things differently this time, because if you do, it's going to be very abundant for you. If you don't, it's going to hurt you very quickly. Alright? And nurture yourself. Take care of yourself in every way. Nurture your new ideas as if they were your babies. Okay? So much love to all of you, and I will see you again soon for a little ascension path for the collective soul. Hasta la vista, baby.